All right, well, the big game is Sunday. A lot of people don't even care, especially since the Packers aren't in it.
Right.
You just watch a Super Bowl for the commercials, right?
Yeah, Super Bowl advertising is big money with lots of pressure to make the ads cut through all the clutter and basically get to work.
So
right?
joining us this morning is Michael Stadola, partner and creative director from Belter & Lincoln in Milwaukee. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Thank you for coming, because this is always so fun leading up to the big game to talk about the ads. But I was just asking you in the break, what's the deal with the ads being released online? Because that's been happening.
Well, you want to build up a buzz. You want to get people talking about your brand. You want people talking about those spots, or at least like what the spots are going to be, because many of the things that are released online, especially this year, are teasers. They're kind of like trailers to the movie. So you get people talking about them, and then once they're watching the game, they're engaged emotionally on the spot. There's a much heightened awareness.
Oh, see, and we were thinking it took away the mystique of it. Like, you want to kind of see the first time it plays on the actual game, but that's not the case.
Well, there's lots of advertisers that it kind of goes in trends. I mean, a lot of people held back their spots years ago. Last year, almost every single spot was released beforehand, except for maybe the Chrysler spot with Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood, right.
But this year, advertisers are starting to hold back the spots again for that surprise effect. But there are lots of people that have, like, the trailer, the teaser that's out there.
I consider you'd want to get the buzz because you get more bang for your buck.
You're right.
And it's really expensive.
Right. And, I mean, it's a three-pronged effort. There's the buzz beforehand, there's the actual game and the experience, and then there's all that water cooler chat. The people talk about it after.
The pressure. And what is an ad going for this year?
About $3.8 million.
For 30
half of
seconds?
what she
30
makes.
seconds.
That's insane.
And then depending on where they're placed and, within the Super Bowl itself, if you want like a first quarter ad, it's going to cost you a little bit more.
And that's not even the cost to produce the ad. That's just to get it on the air.
It's probably another $3.8 million just to produce it.
All right, let's talk about some of these.
Yeah, let's talk about it. So we have a couple of footage, right?
Yeah, we have the first one is the Taco Bell Grandpa.
Right, Grandpa goes wild.
Tell us about this. What's the idea here? Oh,
well,
yeah.
It's the ubiquitous old guy on his
I don't know if he...
on his turbocharged rascal. And he's ripping across.
I don't know if he's the normal old guy, because he takes a really big spill and he seems to be okay.
Right. Well, he's full of life, and what's the YOLO? You only live once.
Right.
He's definitely practicing a little YOLO out there on the field, and this is again a teaser. This is a trailer to their Super Bowl experience that will obviously have old Grandpa starred on it. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Grandpa actually on a rascal in the stadium.
Oh, that would be good.
During the Super Bowl.
That would be good. So,
the whole
where's the taco? Like, what?
Yeah, I don't see
that's
anything that says Taco Bell.
That's the big mystery. That's how are they going to tie it in? How does a Chihuahua fit with Taco Bell? How did that tie into?
But it worked.
Yeah, it works. Okay, next one up is the Coke Chase.
Right. These are three large groups of people all going after Coke. It's a busload of
getting rid of the
showgirls.
polar bear, right?
Busload of showgirls, some cowboys, and then some renegade outlaws that are all in a chase for Coke. The cool thing about this spot is that there'll be spots run throughout the Super Bowl. Fans will then vote via social media to who gets to win the chase to Coke.
It's all about getting people's opinion, pulling in that social media.
Is that part of a trend, too? I feel like there's so much more interaction
It's a huge trend. And you can basically call this Super Bowl the crowdsourcing bowl. Because there's so many spots and so many advertisers that are reaching out to people to get their votes, to get their actual, Doritos is actually having people produce spots. Pepsi is asking for your photos that they're going to show during halftime. Lincoln, the Lincoln Motor Company, which is coming out this year, is asking for tweets about road trips, that they'll actually select 5 tweets that they will be integrated into a spot during the Super Bowl.
Isn't that just so
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's all interactive.
Yeah.
All right, and the last one is, we have the Mercedes.
What's that one?
I haven't seen that one. That's the one I have not seen.
That's Kate Upton. And this is one of my personal favorites.
I've seen it several times.
Wonder why.
Yeah.
What is she selling?
I don't know. Who cares?
I don't know, but I don't know what she's having.
Oh, and the guys are
I
washing
think she's
the
selling
car.
chocolate and booze. But no, the juxtaposition here, of course, is that you think that she's going to be washing the car and getting wet, but actually she's watching these young guys.
That's funny.
And she's in charge of them.
That is funny.
So it's a little role reversal, but you still get, you know, a little honey.
And finally, what's the Soda Stream?
Soda Stream is actually a pretty controversial spot. It was actually banned in parts of Europe, which could be part of their PR also. Yeah. But this spot is not like a Coke versus Pepsi. This is Soda Stream versus the soda industry.
Right, because they're saying you can get rid of so many bottles and it'll save the world. And
yeah, they are literally blowing up big soda in this spot. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty breakthrough, and we'll see what the chatter and what their sales do after the Super Bowl.
Right.
We will
Michael,
see.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's been fun. Thank you for coming.
Very
All right.
fun.
Coming up, it's a night for dads and daughters. We're going to talk about dressing up and sharing a great evening together, the daddy-daughter dance in Milwaukee. Stay with us.